Well, looks like it's working.
Awesome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Frederick. I run the Breaky Place YouTube channel along with Isaiah here from Bricks to Go, I would say. Right. So we're gonna be building some buildings today, eh?
Yeah, a couple of modular waterfront modulars or some buildings here.
Yep. So the plan is, or rather, not the plan. The whole reason why we're doing this is because I have some space in my city that I want to dedicate to some sort of docks. So, Isaiah, oh, rather, I sent Isaiah some basic modules, and then I also sent him some. Yeah, well, the picture's there, right? You can see that. Um, you can see that on the docks there. You can see the two lamps, and there's the green base plate, which will be basically I'll be tearing that apart, and then we'll be designing some new buildings for that section of my city. So, so Isaiah, which section do you want to show? Wait, how do I? Oh,
First of all, I just want to kind of clarify some things with you about the build itself.
sure.
Uh,
Yeah.
the the one there, the corner one that's going to be adjacent to which modular building is that? I forget that
That's
one.
the Parisian restaurant right there.
There's a restaurant there, yeah. So it's going to be directly adjacent to adjacent to that one. It's going to be right next to it, right? So you're going to have that one wall is going to be flat as well as the back wall, right? So it's going to be kind of like a mini corner building.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, essentially, like, I wouldn't mind if it actually became larger because, like, I want to be able to bring it to conventions, or what do you call that? Well, not conventions, but this is the same thing. Exhibitions, basically.
But you do
Um,
want it to be kind of in the modular format so that it does sit flush with the next building, right?
well, yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Like you don't want it to be a freestanding building and have, four walls and everything like that that are all designed.
that would be best, but
I'm just
sure.
trying to think of the space that you have. It might be kind of hard um, to do a small like a self-standing building in that space. Maybe if you did a smaller one, kind of on the dock area where you have the lights there,
Yeah, that would be. Yep, yep.
and then the sections are going to be slightly different heights as well. So we're going to need a little staircase in between, right?
Yeah, but that's why I want to the green base plate is actually going to be module versus module as well, so I can connect them. So
So
that
it's
should
going to
be
be
enough.
raised up then, or what?
Yes.
Okay, so we don't need to worry about the staircase.
Nope. Not even close.
So you're going to be raising up the rest of it as well, like the Greek
Probably in the
restaurant there.
future, but
Yeah.
we'll see about that.
Okay. All right. Well, which one would you prefer? I'm not particularly picky either way.
Well, I'm actually like thinking about going with the what do you call that? If I just share my screen here, the correct window, at least. Set to all. There we go. So, hopefully, where's is this even? Yep. Am I presenting this to you? I think I'm. I'm not sure. Yep. Looks like I am.
Yeah.
Right. So, I actually want to do this one because I don't want you going through all that trouble of doing corner random things. So as long as you just think of the path that you have to connect the path somehow, then I can make some random things here, right?
All right.
So let me just delete this one and go here. So I think you can just start designing yours. That's fine.
You have the pathway here, um, right along the edge, and is that because the uh, the harbor piece is separate? so I don't need to worry about adding that in there. Like, let me count that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, yeah, so the harbor module is separate. Okay, I see how that works.
Yep, it is. Yeah, sorry. I was just trying to figure this stuff out.
So that's going to be kind of the end date. There's nothing going to be continuing on past that because it looks like you have the desk there kind of cutting off the city.
Yeah. Well, it's actually a height adjustable desk, so don't worry about that. Worst case, at least.
So you have the Parisian restaurant there, eh, right next to it. And then what's the building that you have next to the Parisian restaurant? Like what's
that's my Lego store. And then I have the detective's office next to that.
Office, okay. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking maybe a little harbor like cafe or something would be kind of nice, like with patios along tables along the harbor,
Yeah, but like, I mean, I think people already have somewhere to eat, like at the Parisian restaurant, and they have the hairdresser from the detective's office, and so I think actually I should pull that picture up just so everyone can see, because I sent you a picture earlier that people can see. Let's see here. Just so that I can show everyone. Let's see here. So if I take this guy and whoa, go right here. If I could control this, that would be great. There it is. So,
like ultimately this is your city. So like, what are you thinking you want in that spot?
like actual just apartments, because there's not a whole lot of space
Really?
for people to live right now.
You think just like kind of like a duplex, or you kind of thinking like a small apartment high rise, or what are you thinking?
Well, now I have to Google the differences between the things that you just said.
Well, a duplex is kind of just like a divided house, or you could have like a townhouse where it's kind of just like they're just usually just small, not large buildings, apartment buildings, but usually just small square kind of apartment units with 4 or 8 different living spaces in them.
Right. So duplex is like 2 houses combined, and then there's like the other ones.
Those, like if you go kind of down to some of those smaller ones, those are kind of look like townhouses as well. Like that one there that you
This
just
one?
moused over. The one that you just moused over
one.
there, that one kind of looks like a townhouse as well. They're just simple, basic. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But then you could also just do like a small. I could do 3 stories or something, a small apartment complex.
Yeah, I think that apartment complex would be great. Just to do that.
And I know you have kind of a piece limit. So kind of what pieces do you have on hand? What colors and stuff should I kind of limit myself to?
Well, let's just stay at the good old. Actually, you know what? Try some white and then use some sort of highlight color. I know that you're really fond of black, but maybe we could try to keep the
Keep the black to a minimum.
Yeah, well, not that it's a problem. It's just that I don't have a lot of black parts. So
Oh, that's good. That's good because I'm trying to avoid using black in some of my recent builds too.
yeah, like that should be
Black is so
pretty.
used, and it's just it can kind of take over sometimes. You just go, oh yeah, add some black in here, add some more black in there, and pretty soon the whole building's black.
Yeah. So like just use white, and then just use use white, and then find whichever decorative colors you find interesting, basically. I should try something similar to my apartment, because I've been wanting to do that for a while. I just don't know how to go at it. So right now I'll just be.
I think maybe first I need to just stake out the perimeter of this building.
Oops, I'm moving everything here. Let's see here.
I don't know if I want the whole building to be in the whole space or not.
Like we're only able to share the screen once, so it's like if once you get to building a bit, then I'll switch around so that we can actually see what you're doing.
All right.
So because otherwise it's gonna be pretty. Oh, why am I? Oh, my dog sounds not so very happy, but that's not unusual.
For a walk recently. Double door, single door. Too small for a double door.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I'm just kind of talking to myself here, trying to figure out how I want this building to look.
Let's see here.
It always takes me a little while to get started, and then as soon as I figure out one key aspect of the build, then it kind of rolls from there.
Yeah, it's like, well, I think it's pretty easy for me because I've not been planning this like making a replica of my current apartment, but it's been on my mind, and I've been thinking about which parts I want to use. So it's just a matter of just starting right now.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, I'll have a problem in a second. Damn. Huh. Hang on, can you well, of course you can get those in transparent. It's LDD, man. You can get anything you want.
Can you get the actual what brick are you looking for? What piece are you looking for in transparent?
1x6 plate in transparent something.
1x6 in transparent. I don't know about that.
Either way, like one thing is designing the things. I'm sure we can come up with anything in this, and then we can figure it out next. What we're like the next step.
Yeah, you might just have to use 1x2s if you can do that instead.
Yeah. Shouldn't be that bad.
I have absolutely no idea where I'm going with this right now. Like, no idea.
Like, just imagine a few figures walking like by the side there. It doesn't have to be the like. I'm just thinking about like your building. Think about like a few minifigures walking by there. Maybe there's, I don't know, some flowers. Not flowers. Sorry. Just picture too many figures walking by the apartment. What will they see? Is it a great neighborhood? I don't think it's such a great neighborhood, because it's probably going to be like I don't know. The detective's office is not really the pretty, a pretty building, I would say. So
Okay.
maybe you can picture that. I don't know if that helped anything at all, or not really. Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, it's always just getting started is kind of
Yeah.
you need the first idea, and then
Yeah.
things will go from there.
This is where I'm sort of happy that people can't see your screen right now because it's just the door. It's just the door.
It's literally, I've erased a couple of things so far, but it's because I had an idea and then I erased it. So now I'm trying a new idea, but I can't find the piece I want. I don't know why I can't find profile bricks right now.
Right. Okay.
Am I just blind or something, or what's going on here?
Maybe you should search for it. Really. Wow. Oh, this is great.
They should just be in bricks, should they not?
I've been sharing your screen instead of mine. That's great. That is just wonderful. Cameraman. How do I minimize that? Huh. So, well, there's one viewer, and I'm pretty sure that's me, or just a bot. I'm not sure. How do I do that?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make your what do you call that? Turn off your screen sharing to show my own.
Man, this is ridiculous.
What?
I can't find profile bricks to save my life. Like, this is really
Right, okay.
hard.
Oh, did I just find this? I think I found it. Maybe.
Like, I'm not going crazy, right? Like, they had profile bricks in this program. Like, I've used them I don't know how many times.
Yeah, it should be there.
Well,
You're not crazy. Which profile bricks are you talking about? The brick ones, or
yeah, like the brick like the brick
just search one by two in the regular bricks.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You can't find anything?
No.
Wow.
Like,
well, yeah, like if you look at my screen here, then you can clearly see them. These ones. We've got.
Those aren't profile bricks.
Oh, you're right. Maybe that's because of the new update. You should try to go to new themes, extended. Let's see here. There it is.
Why should we have to go extended for that?
I don't know. Maybe they changed that up. Hooray for new building modes, right? Or not building modes, for new updates. Lego, you're not supposed to update things just out of nowhere. Stop. Need to make this into a separate group. So let's see here. Should be about 4, 6, I think.
So if I place that brick and then go back to regular, then it's still there, but I can't do anything with it.
Wait, what? Oh, this is great. I can just switch around yours and mine instantly. That's great. Let's see here. This is the dark. Oh, that window is not large enough. This is not really going as intended, or?
Well, that's just really annoying that they changed that, because like, why would you get rid of the profile bricks in the regular build? Because they're a piece. It's not like you have to use the extended version. You know what I mean? Like, the extended is usually just to get colors and everything that you want, and in any color you want, any color and any piece, that kind of thing, right? But
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But now, like, you have to go to the extended just to get pieces that they make already.
I don't know, man. I don't work for Lego. Can't tell you.
I don't like the extended version, because you can't select colors. You can't search for color. You can't just search gray and have all the gray bricks available. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's one of my favorite features that the LDD has, especially over like Studio or the Bricklinks program there.
Yes, STUDS.io. Yep.
Because like it's the same thing. Like, you have to choose the piece and then select the color for each piece. It was just a pain. Because a lot of the time, what I'll do is I'll just select white, and just because if that's the general color that I'm building with, and I need white, then I can just have all the white pieces there and then change the colors for the ones.
Yeah. If I need to. Like, I believe you can just select white as your default color somewhere. Can't remember where, but like then everything should be fine. On the where's that? Yeah, well, in the program, so that it's not red, so it's just showing everything in white, and that way you can, yeah.
Something to deal with another day, I guess.
Yep. So is that window? I have nothing built so far. Well,
I kind of have an idea, but we'll see where this goes.
All right, that should do. This is going to be a pretty limited version of my apartment, but I think it'll do. So start putting down some bricks here, and because my apartment is actually made out of, well, sort of made out of bricks, I'll have your problem now, because I'll be building with the profile bricks now. Damn. Here we go. That's brick yellow. I think it is. Medium nougat. Yep. I think I ordered a lot of medium nougat bricks. So should be fine. It's just for concepts, so I can cheat a little bit. Don't have to make everything like the structure, make that well that well done. 1x2. By the way, if you need the shortcut for what's that? The color bucket, it's B for bucket, of course.
That makes sense.
Yep. But then, like, the select tool is like V. Like, why is that V? But that's because S is like save. So.
All right. What kind of window should we put in here?
I'm feeling really sorry for you, because this is really working for me, and then it's like you're just struggling right now.
I am. I am struggling.
You're basically struggling under the pressure of time. Is that what's going on here?
Creative juices are just not flowing right now.
Yeah, you can't force creativity. It's not. Or rather, you shouldn't. That's one thing.
Sometimes you just gotta muster through it though, and when you don't think things are going well, they sometimes end up going well in the end.
Oh, yeah. That's some shower thoughts right there.
I love that subreddit.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
One thing you can always be sure of is like my colleague always has a quote from there, like, or if one conversation at work just goes way too far, and it's like hashtag shower thoughts. Sorry, what were you saying?
Sometimes I feel like a lot of the things on there should be high thoughts and not shower thoughts.
Yeah.
All right, how much of an interior you want in here too? Like, do you do interiors in all your buildings?
Well, not a whole lot, I would say.
Maybe skip the interior for now.
Yeah, just build the outside. That should be fine.
All right.
So, just to explain a few things here, my apartment has a large window, which is actually sort of, I wouldn't say cramped, but it's like, it's pretty slim. And then we have a large window right next to it. And I'm trying to mimic that right now, which is not working very well. Actually, I think I have to move. For this to be accurate, I think I have to move my door like so. Here we go.
You're ragging on my build, and you have got like not more than I do.
Yeah, well, I'm not. Hey, I'm just okay. Whatever. Because like my brain, and I'm half looking up at my room and being like, okay, how is this? How do I actually do this? Should be okay.
Yeah, the same. You gotta kind of think about the whole structure of things as you're building, because you want to be able to incorporate everything that you want to actually have in there.
Yeah, like, and you've seen my room, so it's like I have to incorporate the fact that there's actually a room in here. Like, it's okay. So let's sort of, and I'm actually like cutting this building in my apartment in two, because like this is actually a part of my living room, which is a lot larger in real life. So this is like two parts of my apartment cut into two, because my apartment is actually like, if I had to make that in LDD, I would have to use the entire module just for that, which is not really. Sure, it would look cool, but it's not really the intention here.
This is interesting. This is interesting.
Somebody's going crazy with those 1x2x3 windows, huh?
Yeah. I had an idea, and I'm gonna see
how far you can get before it's too much.
Yeah, sure. I'll say that.
What is that? Oh, I was about to ask, what is that red tile for? And then I realized you're still in the in extended.
Yeah, I could probably switch back now.
I'll just make this into like what do you call that? Like what do you say? A studio apartment-ish. So it's like there's nothing.
I kind of have this idea for like this like kind of modern art building, apartment building. I'm gonna try some different ideas and see what works out.
Like for that?
Yeah.
All right, have a go.
I don't make any promises, but we'll see.
Well, I know you. Like 5 minutes later, you've done it, so it's like no pressure, but I remember like when I had to learn LDD, or rather not learn, but like when I started building in this, I spent a lot of time going through the categories and like trying to find the right parts. And now it's like once you learn that you just have to write 1x2, like, and it just goes so much faster to build.
Yeah, once you learn the little shorts and stuff.
Yeah.
And when you learn to copy and paste pieces and stuff really quickly too, that helps a lot.
Yeah. Probably make those even. Let's see here.
Like gray.
Love how you've used that color a few times by now. You still can't find it every time you have to use it.
I can't, and you know what? I think I actually just what was this? I think I may have medium dark stone gray, light stone gray. Okay, hang on a minute. What's going on here? Light stone gray, medium stone gray, dark stone gray.
What is what? Because I don't know.
Well, dark stone gray is obviously dark.
Yeah.
But
you got me that far, but
medium. Because it looks like when I go back to the regular LDD, the light stone gray is actually darker.
Yep.
So I don't know what this light stone gray color is. Interesting. All right, well, we got that out of the way.
Let's see here. Sorry?
I'm just talking to myself.
Well, that's actually a clever thing because you don't end up in too many arguments.
That's true, yeah.
And you don't have to disagree with somebody. That's also annoying. Come on. There we go.
The amount of times that I have to hit undo is ridiculous.
You do realize you can just press Control Z, right?
Yeah, I've never been one of those short keyboard shortcut persons. Like I always do it with my mouse for some reason.
Right. I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying it's gonna make your life so much easier once you learn that.
Yeah, I know. Always been told that. Like, why don't you just, control Z and control C and blah blah blah. I'm like, I don't know. I just don't.
Let's see here. So if I just stop this presentation of mine. Oh, right. I've been been broadcasting yours for a while. Well, here we go. Just to give some reference to like, whoa, come on. I have been just filling out the walls, and there's a pretty great reason for that. If I just stop this broadcast and show my other screen here, right here. This is where I live, just so you can have a picture of that as well.
Oh yeah.
And I'm trying to build the bottom one right now, this one.
Okay.
Which has the door, the transparent door, the wide window, and then we have the two 1x2 windows here.
Yeah.
And then I need to build this part up here, which is like right on top.
Have you
And
thought
this
about
building,
doing the
sorry?
corner? Have you thought about doing the corners with like a 1x1 transparent brick instead, and using like 1x1 black bricks as the posts going up, because they're a lot thicker, right?
The 1x1 black
Like
ones?
like because you see how the edges of the windows there, they have that like large thick black trim,
Yeah, yeah,
and then the inside trim in the windows is quite thin, right?
yeah.
So what if you have you thought about using the like 1x1 bricks along the sides, and then the 1x1 transparent bricks on the edges there?
Well,
Just a thought. I don't know if it might work better or not. I
can
don't
you
know.
try to show me what your idea is there?
Yeah, yeah. I'll build the quick example. So it's, how wide is it? Six studs wide or 8 studs wide?
Oh, I don't know. Like mine here is like, I don't know. Oh, this is like 12, I think. Like the one that I built here.
Oh. Okay, no, you're already kind of doing what I was suggesting.
Yeah, okay. The only thing that's different is like the columns here have or should be transparent, but it's like, well, I can do that on the top one, on the picture there. I wonder, can I drag this onto the? Does that work? No, it doesn't. All right. I just wanted to know if it was just like if I could drag a picture onto what I was doing. Either way.
Right.
Let's see here. 1x4. Actually, I should be using 1x2, or rather 4x. Just want to see what I have available here. Oh, that's great. I have a 4x10. I think that's what it is. Yeah, no, 4x12 piece right here that I can use. Then we have the that wide window again.
May end up looking really funny or really interesting. I have no idea yet.
Oh wow, what is that?
Yeah, I see, exactly.
Well, I guess you got your answer there.
You know, you never know until you try something, right?
That's true. I have a feeling this is just gonna end up being a show where I nag on your building style. That's not really the point.
Well, when you dabble in art, criticism is expected.
Yeah, that's true. As long as you think that, that's fine.
I don't know. The Lego community is very forgiving.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, unless it's like there's a few people from my log that are not that, like, they really say their opinion about things, and if they're not happy about something, they really do say it. Like there's no helping you there. Like
Well,
some
that's
of
okay.
them.
Honest opinions is always good. You don't want everybody just saying, "Oh, that's great," when it's actually terrible.
No, but there's a difference between being harsh and being, like, you can say things in a nice way, but you shouldn't be packing them in too much. So I think it's a matter of finding the right balance.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, some of those people don't know how to do that. So let's see, that should be there, right? Yeah.
More windows.
Oh, I'll have a problem in a second.
You'll have a problem in a second. You don't have one now?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
No.
Why in a second?
Because I haven't done that part yet. I need to figure out how I do that. All right, that should be fine then. Let's see here. So, problem will be that I need these 1x2 by 3 windows to match this thing over here, and this is actually only what's that? It's right here. It's actually just only 6, but I wanted to put a window on the side, which I will not be able to do here. So either I have to, I can't do that either.
Space is a bastard, eh? I am really enjoying building this. I don't care what it looks like. I am having fun.
You're having fun. That's great. Isn't that the whole point of Lego stuff?
Oh, absolutely. No. And I've noticed one thing that really helps me with my builds is I said this earlier, but being able to copy and paste my pieces really quickly.
Yeah, especially in that case when
remembering-
you're using those white tiles all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, like remembering, where you've used the piece before, so you can quickly just go back, copy, and then go back.
Yeah, that's saved me a lot as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use a new piece if it's available, of course, which it probably isn't.
A new piece.
We'll see about that. Yeah, it is. Great.
Okay, so do you want this building to be able to detach, like a regular modular, and have the insides?
Yeah, sure.
shown and
Yep.
stuff?
I should have thought of that. Yeah, I can make that work. I just need to figure out if I can do this or not, which it looks like I cannot yet. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have a problem again. 1x6 tile.
Half the fun is figuring out those problems and finding solutions to them.
Yeah. Now we're moving into the shower thoughts territory again. Finding solutions to your problems.
Your Lego problems.
What?
To your Lego problems.
Yeah. Yeah, then we're back. We're back. It's all right. Oh no, I just removed the. Thank you. Have you seen this new red piece thing? I believe I have it in red. So I probably shouldn't be using that here.
It just looks like
What?
looks like a brick. Oh, it's a 1x1x2.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, and is it spaced properly for the
Yeah, it
connections?
is. That's
Oh,
the thing. It's paste.
that's beautiful. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
The
that's such
problem
a
is I
pain that
only
you
have
can't
those
just
in red.
you can't change the color?
I mean, like in real life.
Oh, you only have them in red. Oh.
Yeah, so it's not really possible.
Well, I mean, I doubt you'll have a lot of the pieces that are for this one here. I mean, you might. It's pretty simple, but like
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll have all the windows and stuff for them.
Well, I do have a lot of 1x2x3 windows,
Yeah.
but let's have a look at that again. Yeah. Like if you realize how many windows there is on the Ghostbusters firehouse, then that
Yeah, I
should
guess there's
be,
quite a lot in there, eh?
yeah. And we didn't use a whole lot on the train station.
Right.
My dog just came in here like, oh, how are you doing? Oh. Right, so let's just look back at, just stop this. Just show my screen, this one here. So my problem is right now that I'm doing this part right here. This one.
Okay.
Which is like kind of strange because I've used 1x2x3 windows. No, 1x4x3 windows here and here.
1x4x3, really?
Yeah. Like at least for this one. But because
Yeah, okay.
they're the different heights, so it's a bit, yeah. I don't know. And this is a 1x2x3, of course. So this should be a 1x2 by. Oh, this is strange. This is gonna look strange either way. I think I'll just yeah. Oh, I didn't even show that. Right. Okay. Yeah, these ones. These are the strange windows. And this pattern is just looking weird. Like I wonder who designed this.
Sometimes it's hard to get the windows right when you're designing things accurately to a picture just because of the different shapes that you have with windows.
Yeah.
To play around with. I think this is turning out not half bad.
I'm not sure if that was a pat on your own shoulder or that was trying to save your own butt there.
Well, it's turning out a lot better than I thought, but I don't know.
than you originally thought.
I guess it's one of those builds that some people are gonna like and some others are not gonna like so much.
Yeah.
It's definitely out there.
I have an idea because I know how these windows will open, so potentially I could put it in a very, very strange way. It should be interesting. So 1x2 actually to be 1x2 pile here. Whoa. And 1x1 and then a 1x2 plate here so that I can put it right there. There we go. Oh, great, they made that connection as well. Let's see.
I think I might have to design something like this for my own city.
Like if I had your brain of just randomly building things, I would be running out of space much faster than I am right now.
Yeah, my shell's filling up pretty quickly.
The funny thing is that like actually your space is more limited than mine.
Yeah.
For now, at least. I don't know what your plan is, but
well, hopefully I'll have some more rooms soon. Hopefully I'll move into a different room entirely for my Lego city.
different room? Are you moving back to, or?
No. I'll just I'll find another room in the house.
Oh, right.
Like there's a couple of rooms that I could potentially use. It's just they're not the greatest.
Okay.
I would prefer not to have to if I could, but I might have to just for the space. Just because like lighting is not very ideal and there's a lot of different factors there.
Right, yep.
Plus I really like having my computer where all my Lego is to make it easy for building and, you know, like pictures and, you know, video editing, all that kind of stuff, right? It's good to have everything in one place, but
and my dog wants attention again. Yeah, I can hear you. Oh yeah, I made that work, sort of. Oh, that was the wrong one. Yeah.
Hey, pay attention to me.
The funny thing is that it's actually not even for attention. It's like there's somebody outside. You should be, like you should notice about this, or not notice. You should care about this. And I'm like, it's not like they're gonna walk in and harm us. It's just our neighbors. It's not like it's not danger, so it's fine.
They don't know that.
Well, it's just like every time there's anything, she will bark. So it's like, if I was curious about something, I would probably just open the door and see how she would react. We all know should be very interesting, especially for the person on the other side. So how many are these?
I just realized I haven't even done a back to this building.
What?
I just realized I haven't done a back to the building, but
oh yeah,
I'll ask you before I do it. Should I do one if it's going to be up against the wall?
It's gonna be up against the wall. Yeah, I think so.
So should I do one or should I not do one? Because I don't mind doing one. It's just if you want to save pieces, it's just you probably shouldn't.
Let's just make one that has the back open, because then people can look inside if I go to an exhibition or something.
Yeah, it might make it easier to see.
Exactly. If you want to do something inside the rooms, actually. This is getting ridiculous. How do I do that? Fade.
All right. Splitting the building is always one of the most difficult parts.
Splitting the building? What do you mean?
Splitting the building.
Yeah, like what do you mean by that?
Oh, for to make the sections separatable. You can,
Oh, right,
separate
yeah.
separate the pieces of the parts of the building, floors. Let's get rid of that.
Right. So here, I forgot to move back on my own screen here. I did this, so the window is actually on the side now. I'm using this sort of technique where you put tiles on the side.
Yeah.
Then one by one tile and one by one plate, and then I just lined it up completely. It took some time, but it's working out. And then I have to do this part here. It's gonna be the interesting part in a second.
Well, it'll look cool when it's done.
Yeah, like I'm not really satisfied with this part, but it's like, yeah, what can you do? Like I would like this to be. Hang on. Can I do the same thing here? Fade, I disagree with you. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree. Right, so I need to separate this into a group. I still disagree, Fade. It's not a good idea. I'll go get her. This is ridiculous.
All right.
And then she walks right next to me. That's great. Come on here.
Anybody that's watching my screen is probably getting motion sickness from me spinning it around so much.
Well, then they're happy because I'm not focusing on your screen at the moment.
Okay, perfect. I'm like spinning it around, trying to get different angles.
Like anybody that has ever used LDD should not be like. It shouldn't be unfamiliar for them that you should be finding the right angle.
Yeah.
So, oh right, yeah. Oh, you're making space for 1x2s? Is that just to make some sort of connection, right?
I'm just trying to make the thing sturdy by connecting all of my overlapping all of my connections.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Great idea.
That was one of the mistakes I made when I first downloaded this program like months ago, and I built my first building. I didn't really think too hard about making the connections and stuff. And when I actually went to build the thing, it didn't actually, like, the roof didn't connect properly.
Oh, right, yeah.
They connected sections of the roof together. So it was actually like the roof was actually like 3 different pieces because I hadn't actually made the connection between them.
Oh.
Lesson learned, though.
Yeah, and you probably won't do that again, will you?
No.
Let's see here. So
I guess what I'll do with this one is actually make it a physical stud connection.
oh, sorry.
I guess I'll make this one a physical stud connection since it's not going to be a full square all the way around.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing here. I just need to move this around. There you go. So we have four ways that it can, so 4 places. There you go. There we go. So here's the windows. So then we can continue, or rather that we can continue. This is going to be an issue.
1 by 4 by 6, right? Pick a fancy door. Yeah, sure. Well, I think that's the first floor somewhat done. Like, there's no interior, but...
Sorry, which one? Let me see. Oh, that one, yeah.
It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, you should have some sort of tribute to between the bricks, between I can't say that, between brick walls. The Instagram person from, I believe it's Sweden or something.
Yeah,
she's from. Have like a minifigure standing in there representing her or something. That would be cool.
Yeah, actually, I have a whole, like, my next modular that I'm going to build is actually like a tribute to her style. Like, I kind of copied her style and everything and tried to mimic some of her techniques and stuff.
Yeah. I think you talked, or rather you showed me that before.
Yeah, it's I think it's done. I think I finished it.
But it's not done.
No, I haven't actually built it yet. No, it's just designed. But that's only one part of the process. Then you got to order all the pieces and actually build the thing. And
yeah, that's one entirely different thing.
actually, I still have that Lego haul that I picked up a while back that I haven't cleaned and gone through yet. So there's probably quite a few pieces I can use in there.
Right, yeah. What am I supposed to do with this? So I made a section that I was not really sure. I probably have a few groups by now. No, it's actually fine. The window here just be put on top.
One thing I didn't think about is if I don't do the interior, then it's going to be hard to figure out like a staircase and stuff for the inside.
Right, yeah. That is indeed true. So let's see, is there this 1 by 3 or thing? One by, well, let's see here. think that should be that.
Oof.
What?
Just the design that I want, like the way that I want to design this is just going to be very flimsy, shall we say. Oh well.
Right, so I got sidetracked there. Let's see. Oh, you're starting on the second. Oh, and you're putting not walls, windows in now.
Yeah, always looks better once you actually add the window panes.
Yeah, unless you're like me, who's too cheap to actually invest in in those kind of things.
Come on, they're so cheap.
Yeah, but it's like when it like I believe I did an order from Bricks and Pieces. I ordered like a few pieces, and then like the 1x2x2 windows didn't have the window panes in stock. So I was like, well, okay. So I can't really have that now. So I just like gave up on it.
You didn't just order them somewhere else?
Hmm?
You didn't just order them somewhere else?
Yeah, well, I could. Yeah. I haven't really started using Bricklink yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I haven't purchased anything from it yet.
Really?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's news to me.
What?
How can any AFOL not have purchased something off of Bricklink? Something.
Well, it's
How
because I have so many parts that I haven't used yet. That's the problem. Way too many things. Let's see here. This one needs to be. Wait, there we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So how does that look? Kind of need your opinion on this. Because I know their windows. Every time they open their windows, it's always like this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
so
pretty clean.
I had to include that as well.
Yeah.
Now for this next part, should be interesting.
I noticed you got rid of all your other walls there.
No, it's still over here. It's
you're just okay. I see what you're doing.
yeah, and then I made it into its own section, just to be able to lift it up.
Yeah.
Whenever I need to.
Need to do that too.
See, and then you're even learning to incorporate groups into your builds. That's great, right? Let's see here.
So, you know, I have kind of a better idea.
What? Sorry?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kind of figuring out how everything is going to work right now.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
These this front design that I have here is kind of being a little bit of a pain.
There we go. So, yeah. Well, essentially, me and Isaiah from Bricks to Go is basically just designing different buildings to use on my dock. Let's see if we can find the picture here. Should be somewhere. There it is. Huh. Oh, there it is. So this part right here is the one that's going to be shown, or rather, this part right here is actually being designed by Zara right now, and the green part here is actually what I'm designing right here. So yeah. And if you want to learn more, I am, or rather, we're live streaming on the Break It Place YouTube channel right now. So yeah. Right now, I'm just notifying the Instagram followers.
Perfect.
In case anybody actually cares. Let's see here. Where was I? So I need to add these things.
Oh, this is hurting my brain.
What?
This is hurting my brain.
Why? Because it's because it's complicated, or?
Yeah, just trying to do it in the best way possible. Just trying to figure out what that is.
I'm pretty sure you actually need to, like, if you have to separate it into sections, then I think those windows needs to be on that section as well.
On the first section?
Yeah, like yeah, those windows right there. Yeah, those 5 ones. Yeah.
These windows aren't actually attached.
Oh, right.
That's why
I thought they were.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to have this whole front kind of attached as one piece and then have the back lift off separately, or have the windows attached to the second floor and have them lift off the first floor.
I think you should just connect them to the second floor, or not the second floor, the first floor, because it's it's the first floor, because it's usually the ground and
the sections together a little bit difficult.
What?
It makes connecting the sections together a little bit difficult because that doesn't slide in very nicely.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, because of the colors, or?
No, just the way it's because then you have to actually slide the windows, this whole front piece into this.
Like I meant the door, the floor that has the door is the ground level, and then you have the first floor.
Yeah.
So like just make another plate right where the windows are, and then just move the windows upwards. That's what I meant.
But that's why I don't want to do that, because then it takes away from the design, because then the the windows are too high up.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Even having the one plate there is kind of not ideal. That's the whole issue. That's all. It won't be a problem to have them connected to the top. It just won't be as sturdy. That's all.
Yeah. How can I do that? I have a feeling I'm using this technique way too much. But it's working, so it's fine. Or at least it's working for me. So.
Let's see. This actually would be kind of a cool modular to be able to do like infinite stories with.
Yeah, true. Yep. If you would need a what is that? You would need a roof at some point.
Well, yeah, obviously you can have a roof, but then you could kind of just keep duplicating the middle sections.
Yeah, yep.
See, I did this all wrong now that I'm actually doing the second. Yeah, okay. Figured it out. Figured it out. We're good. Just gotta make some changes.
All right then. Oh, I'm having a problem here. What, really? I didn't know Lego had that.
What is it?
Of course they do. They have 1x3 plates in transparent, light transparent something color.
Really?
Who thought that at Lego they were like, hey, we need this color in this specific piece? That's probably also what happened to teal, so I shouldn't be talking. It's gonna, like, when the building is done, it's gonna look like this is supposed to have some sort of pattern, when in reality it's just like, well, I had to do something to make it look like there was windows. But yeah, it's fine.
Everything always looks better when you actually build it anyway, so just wait till you actually build it.
Yeah. Man. Oh no, there's going to be a slight gap there. No.
Okay, that is better, I think. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Maths. Math is hard.
Oh no, this is not gonna work.
Oh, but no, I don't want those either. Damn it. Too big, too big. Too big. Too big. Okay. All right. Guess we're using those. Oh. There we go.
So is tonight the night you want to borrow my monitor?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't need it.
Oh, okay. You can. I'm not home tonight.
What's going on?
I want to borrow my monitor.
Oh, monitor. You said water.
Do you know where Mario Kart is? Game.
Is it not just on the Wii?
I didn't see it.
I have the CD. I think he has it on the Wii.
Oh, wait.
You don't. It doesn't come on the Wii. You have to. You need the disc.
Well, is it my disc then?
No, it's ours.
I just didn't see the box. Well, there's normally a box full of games. And it wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is where it was just already downloaded.
You can't.
All right, never mind. I'll just do this out of bricks. I don't want to do this, not this too much again.
Oh yeah, it's doing too much of that is pain.
Oh, come on. Where did that part go?
1 sec, I just gotta look for something.
Huh. That's interesting. 1x6. No, hang on. It should work. Right, okay. Apparently not. Let's see here. It's not a transparent brick. Oh, I forgot. I have a lot of these. Great.
Okay. So far, so good.
I'm gonna shower soon. I just want to get a good chunk of this done. So.
There we go.
I think
Right.
this
So then we can get along with this. Oh. Then I have to figure out if I need a staircase. And if so, where I should place that staircase. Huh.
It's one of my least favorite things to do.
Yeah, because they take up space. That's the worst thing.
And a lot of it.
Yeah. Got a feeling it will look best right there. So let's do that. What's that? 6 by... Come on, 6 by 14? Yeah, it should be. Oh no. 6 by 16 should be fine then. Here we go.
All right, we're rolling. We're rolling.
Let's see. So what exactly are you doing here?
Well, I'm just starting to make the last connections with the first and second floor.
Right, okay.
And hopefully it'll be sturdy enough.
I love how you say hopefully.
Well, you never really know until you actually build it.
No, that's true.
So I guess we're gonna find out.
One way or another. When the entire thing comes crashing down to the floor, well, it's not exactly sturdy.
Exactly.
Well, what is that? That's 6. Must be 6 by 6.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call this speed building, but it's building.
Yeah. Had this voice in my head of you like it's not building, but it's, or rather it's not, I'm not building fast, but I'm still building. So like what am I doing here? Let's see.
I'm really
here.
glad I'm not doing an interior right now.
You're not doing, yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true. Let's see here. Can I copy these? I think I can. And use 4 by 8. Should be plenty of space. Staircase. There we go. Let's see here. So, bit off camera, but I got a staircase hole, at least now. So the whole idea is that the staircase is not going to be that wide. So it's 3 by something. And then if we take it off, we can sort of plan. Let's just make some bricks down here. 1 by 3. There we go. Put them down here.
I think our buildings are going to look really cool side by side.
Yeah, but I think they're also like it's watching your modulars. They're vastly different from each other, but they still look great because you've kept a consistency of the black.
Yeah.
Which you have done again. I'm sorry to say it.
Literally just the window frames.
yeah, but it's still black, and there's still like black window frames here, so it's fine.
Window frames are hard because like you kind of have to like use white or black. Like it's hard to get like vast quantities in other colors, I find.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But when you get bulk, it's hard to get bulk in other colors. So I'm using white. Like I tried using white at the start, and it was a little bit too much. I think too much white.
Let's see here. So I think it should be we should be actually be able to continue this, like continue to work on these buildings throughout the live stream, because I think we're onto something here for sure. But it's not like we're gonna end today. I think so. I think it would be wise to see how people react to this. I'm not sure if I don't even think anyone is watching it anytime soon, but like in the future, like if we get enough requests for it, then I think we should, and people will be able to see the building on the Instagram pages anyway, so it's maybe, yeah, I don't know, certainly should be continuing on these buildings here. Let's see. Well, I was just about to ask if you were doing the same thing, but it's not like you're doing that. You're actually randomizing it, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, you can't make it symmetrical, otherwise it just looks weird.
Yeah, I was talking about like not making the floors the same. That's always something.
Yeah.
So we need to make a placeholder figure. Just to have a person standing in front of a window, so we can make an actual window where there's actually space for him to look outside. Oh no, his arms are too... Oh, come on, stand on the plate, man. There we go. Should be fine.
This is getting really abstract.
How's that? So just as a recap here, I am going to reproduce, or rather, not a recap. What I'm going to do next is this window right here. to this one because it's easy and it's actually probably gonna fit on the what's that called? On the upstairs apartment. So, oh right, what? I'm sharing your screen. That's ridiculous. This one. That's stupid.
Yeah, I was looking at your screen, so.
Right. So let's look back at yours. And then I can switch back to. That's why it works. It's because I'm looking at your screen, looking at my screen. So, yeah. Either way, the window's on the other side. Let's see here. This is ridiculous. It's bad. None of the walls in here are gonna have any connection, but I'll probably finish that or do something about that when I build the model in real life. It's gonna have a 1x1 as well. Oh, I forgot to switch again. My bad. Here we go. So these 1x1s here are, yeah, well, they need to be there because like this entire wall all the way down is, well, these two pieces at least, they are not connected. And these walls can basically just be taken apart independently, apart from this one. So at least our placeholder figure here, well, gonna be able to look out the window now. That's great. There we go. Let's see. So a staircase, huh? We'll just be doing the lacy one, which is like that. One by three. Here we go. Tile something. Tile, 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 tile. By three. And tile. So we add this onto the, let's see here. that needs to be moved. One single brick. Right, okay.
Oh, you fucking bitch. Really? God. Shit.
Let's see here. So the staircase here needs to be adjusted here, like that. There we go. So I think one, two, three. Brick on top, and then that brick should then be like that. I think that'll work. So I'm just having a look at what you're doing currently.
Okay.
And man, you have gone a long way with that, the freestyling thing there.
Oh yeah. It's on a roll. I think I'm almost finished too. I just gotta finish up the roof.
Let's see here. Then I have a bit of time to save this as a group. There we go. No? Come on. There we go. Yes, I want to delete that empty group. There we go. So how far is that from being finished? Like,
What was that?
how far is that from being finished?
Well, like I said, I just have to do the roof, so however long it takes me to do the roof.
Yep.
How much more you got in you before you want to call it quits for the day?
Well, actually, I think we should call it quits now, because like I have to walk the dogs, and then we can always revisit it whenever.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. Because
Okay,
like if you look at mine, it's not completely done, but I need to do some more research, walk around some more of the apartments.
Yeah.
See what other inspiration I can find.
Well, it looks cool though. I like the colors and the really open front face there is neat there. It's,
Yeah.
modern. It's very modern looking.
And then like the staircase in here, if you take this apart, then you can like take a look at the staircase. It's whoa. It's pretty simple. There.
Yeah. I haven't made a second group.
Right. Well, close enough.
That's because I did a little bit of editing afterwards.
Let's see here. Yep.
There we go.
Yep. There. Just press Control. No, don't do that yet. Just press Control G. There you go. Because then you have them in separate groups. If you want to make a subgroup, then you could.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
What?
I didn't know what that option was.
Well, it's if I can show you here. It's basically like a group within a group. So like I have the second floor here, then I have the base, and then I have the windows.
Yeah.
As long as it fits, it's fine.
There we go.
Yeah, that's great. So let's just put this on top.
Well, I'm really excited for you to build this one. I want to see it.
Oh, that's great. It looks like some sort of thing came out of the wall whenever somebody just tried to make an ordinary apartment complex.
Well, we had this building. There's this building in Edmonton where I used to live, and we'd drive past it almost every day going to one of my first elementary schools, and it was a computer shop, like with different computer parts and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And the outside of the building was really cool because it was like a red brick outside, but then it was designed to look like it was really really old and it had survived like some kind of nuclear war or something. Like all the bricks were just like really faded, and like there were parts of it that were crumbling, and you could see kind of like rebar and stuff, and like just really like almost decrepit, but it was done in a way that was really really like artistic almost, like it didn't
That's
look run
great.
down. It just looked like it had been beat up on purpose for some reason. Like I don't know, it was just a really weird styled building, but it just looked so cool. And I've
Yeah.
always remembered it, so I don't know. This was just kind of similar, I suppose. Kind of like it's it's jagged and rough and looks like it's been kind of I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just uniquely textured, I guess.
Yeah. There's also a few techniques we can go over in a later episode about doing weathering to your buildings, because I've picked up a few techniques here and there. But thank you for hanging out for me, or not for me, with me for about, what is that, an hour, maybe 2 hours, almost 2 hours, I think. Building new things for my city, not your city, but my city.
No,
I'm just waiting for the day that I have to pay back to you for doing all these things for me.
it's not even like it's for you. I mean, I enjoy doing it. So, and I mean, I can't necessarily build all the things that I actually designed because I just don't have the pieces and the space. So, if I
Yeah,
get the
that's
chance
true.
to design something and somebody else can actually make it come to life for me, then that's perfect too.
Yep. Oh man, I like this building either way. Like, I think it's a great start. It's not like my real apartment building, but I think it's a great representation and not like made in 1-to-1 scale. So it's great.
There's only so much you
But
can do with Lego.
what?
There's only so much you can do with Lego to make things like life
Yeah.
size. And
It's not like, well, if I wanted to do the real version in Lego, I would do something completely different. But I want to try this out just for this session, see what I could come up with. But I think we should leave it here, at least
Yeah.
for now. And then we'll revisit it whenever. So yeah, this has been the first episode of Studs, both for Lego Studs, but also for what is that? Handsome guys? I don't know. What is that? That's like it's
Yeah,
an
I guess that's another use of that word.
yeah. I believe that's I don't know. Either way, we should come up with some sort of cool title for the next episode or sometime in the future. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate this, and if you want to see another episode, let us know,
If
either
you
in the
made it
comments
this
or
far, you're a trooper.
what? Sorry.
If you made it this far, you're a trooper.
Yeah, indeed. Or you're a stud in this case, but yeah. Well, see you guys in the next episode.